Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We've got your daily reading here for Tuesday, October 28th of 2025. We are getting spooky. Have you guys been kind of paying attention to this strange little interstellar object that's been traveling around a three-eye atlas? The thing that some people will very much consider a comet, even though it's acting weird, and other people think it's some sort of alien visitation. Very interesting kind of thing going on there. Just very curious that people don't quite know what it is. Maybe it's an alien object disguised as a natural comet coming to take some nefarious people away back to their home planet. Who knows? But anyways, very interesting. It does hit its perihelion, which is the closest point to the sun, on the 29th or the 30th, depending on where you are. So it's like tomorrow. So I don't know. There are all kinds of different kind of theories about that, especially one that's gaining quite prominent from Harvard, Avi something or other, Avi Loeb, something like that. Anyway, so very interesting. If if you're into these kind of weird things, but of course it has to happen around Halloween, right? Anyway, very interesting. However, let's get right into your reading for today. We do have a lot of stuff going on in the skies today, so just be a little bit aware that there could be a little bit of up and down energy throughout your day, okay? It may start off a little bit wonky, and then it could get a little bit better, and then it might get a little bit wonky again a little while later, and then kind of as we end our day, it kind of settles back down into some good energy. So it's like, woo, riding the wave of the roller coaster today. So just be a little bit aware of that. Stay grounded, and hey, maybe go down the rabbit hole of some weird and wonderful mysteries. Just kind of keep yourself out of any kind of dramatic mix, right? Like I mentioned yesterday, we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, and this one's kind of intense. It can be a little secretive. We can discover some truths and surprises. And, of course, as with always, we could have communication issues and travel delays and technology problems and all that kind of stuff. So it might be the kind of day where at some point you might just want to go and detach yourself from all of the ups and downs that are going on. But let's get right into your day today and see what we've got coming up. We've got the Page of Chalices, and this is beautiful energy. This is the Page of Cups. So you could have some sort of surprise today. All right. You could also have some spiritual insights today. The Page of Chalices can be awakening to love and romance. It can represent surprises, something that makes you feel good. It can represent some beautiful, positive, happy energy. We all like a little bit of that. You could get some good news. You get an invitation, perhaps with the pages. Pages are known for bringing messages, bringing new beginnings, new ideas, new people, new opportunities, okay, or improvements in some area. And of course, it's all about your emotions, all about your heart, all about your feelings, and your spiritual and creative side. So this can be really quite wonderful. You could also be tapping into your youthful spirit or dealing with children. And of course, at this time of year, everyone kind of gets into the mix, right? And, adults dress up, right? Which, is really kind of related back to childhood, right? Of course, maybe adults don't go trick-or-treating, but you might go trick-or-treating with your children if you have them, or you could go to a costume party or something. So we could have those kind of things going on this week as well. But all in all, that Page of Chalices can be a really positive energy for you. And we've got the King of Chalices coming right with it. So exciting. The King of Chalices, my goodness. I think that someone out here, and let me know if it's you, you're about to get swept off your feet. The King of Chalices is known for love and romance and a maturation of a relationship. Okay, so taking a relationship to the next level, but it can be committed, it can be commitment. So, here with the Page of Chalices and the King of Chalices, a surprise meeting of a new friend or romantic interest. This can be a surprise proposal of some kind as well. Or this can be where someone says, pack your bags, we're going to go on a romantic weekend. So the King of Chalices is very, very loving and very generous. And, it's kind of this very compassionate, beautiful energy around him. But this can also be your energy, right? You're an adult tapping into your inner child. So maybe you are making some plans or doing something fun today. You could also be, again, in a very creative energy and mindset today here as well. You might be starting a new creative project here, and this might be something that you're really good at, you're really skilled at. The kings tend to take the lead, they take charge, they tend to be mature, at least in the upright anyway, and but they're masters of their craft. And so mastering a craft, mastering a skill, so you might be doing something to escape from the world at large today and taking on some sort of creative project. But again, you can have some very deep spiritual insights here with this as well. The King of Chalices is very connected with intuition and the spirit realm. So you could again be kind of, maybe trying something new in your spiritual practice or honing your skills in some way, and you could have some success with that because the kings are successful. But the King of Chalices can also be a very generous benefactor or someone who you enjoy being around today here as well. And we've got the Four of Chalices. Also a very emotional day, right? What did we say at the beginning of your reading? That it could be kind of up and down, up and down. And here we are, right? We've got some ups and we've got some kind of down here with the Four of Chalices. But I do feel like here, because the Four of Chalices can represent that energy where we feel like there's something missing, or we're waiting for something, or we're just feeling a little bit kind of blah. Right? We're not really focused on anything necessarily. We're perhaps longing for something to happen. It hasn't quite happened yet. And when we get the Four of Chalices, this reminds us to stay open and receptive, look at the potential and the possibility, keep an open mind, because something may come in here for you. Quite often we do get this. It's like you're trying to manifest something, or you want something to happen, or you want something to change, and we're feeling a little bit dejected. We're feeling like, I don't know if this is ever going to happen, or I'm just kind of, I'm not into today, right? And then something happens. There's a knock on the door, there's a delivery, there's an opportunity, something's coming in. So this is a reminder to stay open and, remember that sometimes the best things come out of left field. Sometimes the best things aren't what we expected, because sometimes they're a little bit better. And so if we are too focused on one particular thing, then we may miss something else that can be quite the blessing and quite exciting. So remember that not everything is always going to be exactly as you thought that it would be. Okay. Now, if we were looking at this, let's say on like a love and romance kind of thing, right? We could have a proposal or an invitation or something like that from somebody who is kind and caring, whether it's friendship, romance, whatever it happens to be, right? But let's stick with the romance just for the example, right? And then something wonderful is happening, something joyous is happening, something magical is happening here. But the Four of Chalices, it's like, well, but that's not really the way that I envisioned it. So you're going to look a gift horse in the mouth, right? This is like, I wanted it this way. I wasn't expecting this way. And I kind of had something else in mind, right? And, unless you actually dictated to somebody exactly how you want something to go and made all the arrangements for them, they're going to put their own creative spin on it, right? And so, sometimes here what we have is there's something wonderful, and then someone's like, but it's not living up to my expectations. So just be a little bit aware of that, right? Because you can have some really wonderful things going on or wonderful opportunities, whether it's something you create or something from someone else, and, count your blessings here rather than saying, I'm kind of it's good, but I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. All right. And that might speak to some of you. Okay. But I do feel that maybe some of you have, some unexpected opportunity to do something fun, or to do something that you enjoy. Let's get another message here. We've got card number 33, the Horned God, and this is life force energy. Now, number 33 is a master number. It's a master teacher number, okay? And this is showing that we've learned a lot in this lifetime. Some of you are here to learn something, a life lesson, or to help teach others. 33 is also a magnification of creative energy here as well. So creative energy can speak to your powers to manifest what you want, or something better. Remember, it can always be something better as well, or to, really embrace some joy and have some fun. Okay. Now, the Horned God is very connected to earth energy. Okay, connected to your root chakra. So some of you may need to ground your energy today. Pretty good idea for the ups and downs that we may have going on. Okay, but this is also about your inhibitions, your life force, your joy, your ability to have fun and give thanks for the good things in your life. This shows that your desires, particularly, may be out of balance, and you might be feeling the need to seek more fun and joy and excitement and love and romance and opportunity. Four of Chalices right there in your life. But we are reminded to give thanks for the blessings and the things that we have now as well, and the things that are coming in. They might not look exactly like what we had wanted or envisioned, okay, but there's still good things about that. Anytime we receive something, it's good, and we should give thanks, right? Because we get more things to be thankful for. So just a little reminder there for you is very much in alignment with that message from that Four of Chalices. But like I said, this is very connected with your root chakra, with grounding, and with nature. So some of you here, just like we see on that page of Chalices, connect with nature in some way today, and you might just feel a little bit more in tune with the earth around you. I'll leave all that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.